What's up? I'm back. What is up, guys? It's me, Zeke, back again with a brand new video. I've been gone for a long time. Summer has been really busy the past couple of weeks. But hey, it's still summer. I have to have some me time. So I'm back doing my own thing, and today I am playing Stanley Parable. Now, Stanley Parable is a game. If you guys don't know what Stanley Parable is, Stanley Parable is a game where you're. How can I describe it in order for it not to be a spoiler? Okay, you know what? Let me just play it. And you'll see what's going on. Please choose a screen and subtitle language. Well, listen, I'm French, so I speak English. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Yes, actually I have. But I'm not gonna spoil anything. And I'll try to act surprised like, what? So, don't worry about it. Tell me if my acting is terrible, because I can stop if you want. I didn't have a dream of being an actor anyway. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay. I can barely see. I can somewhat see it a little bit. Let me just, right there. Okay. Please enter the current. Okay. You are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. The Ultra Deluxe. I played the regular one. It's really good. Like, super good. Like, I want you guys to play it. Because if not,
You are wasting your entire time.
it's been a while since I played this, so I'm really excited to play this. If you want to see the entire series, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave in the comments. Tell me what else you want me to play.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes. Classic.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Relatable.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I mean, I can see why. Really.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Thanos
This
snap.
complete isolation.
It's Thanos.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
It's me, I can move now. I thought I heard a clock. That's so cool. I did not notice that. You can hear the clock. That's so cool. Alright, let's move out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know where people have gone. Don't tell me. I just got in my office for like nearly an hour. I hate Mondays. We all hate Mondays, do we? Let me know in the comments if you hate Mondays. That was so cringe. Why did I say that?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna obey him. I'm just gonna completely obey him for this one. To see what the plot is for this story.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright, nice desk, by the way. Like, the center of the desk is glass.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Nice
Shocked,
office.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
You know what? Let me just guess some numbers. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input
What?
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Amazing.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I guessed the number correctly for the first try. Ooh, big red button. You know I gotta press that.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, that is a good question. Like, for this entire time you've been working there, why is it different to you now? Right? Like, I've been working here forever, pushing the
Stanley
same...
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I was talking. Let's go to the mind control facility. Let's go.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Guys,
Stanley
did
thought to
TV.
himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
It's that simple. He's addicted to television. That's it. Or connecting all of the TVs to play football, to just watch the football game, Super Bowl. Yeah, Tom Brady, let's go.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
Oh,
their
this is
true
not-
nature revealed.
It's not football.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's a little concerning, if you ask me. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be mind controlled. Imagine you're in an interview, right? You're like, do you have anything that matters in your life? No, not really. All right, you're hired. Oh, thank you. Hey, what are you doing with that syringe? Oh, this? Don't worry. Just take it. Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Apparently. I
Here
mean,
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life, for he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, by the way, there's multiple endings in this game, so this is not the end.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it? I'm not really sure.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
I mean, is it? I mean, you're free, of course, but is there any civilization? Who else is gone other than your coworkers and your boss? I mean, it has to be like a Thanos snap. But whatever, I'm gone.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Bye-bye.
The feeling of liberation. The immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yes. Yes, I was happy. I made a good decision. Now what? I mean, you got no skill. You can't make a house for yourself. Maybe. Can you? Can he? I wonder. We're back. So, maybe you should know. The game keeps on restarting. Whatever ending you do, it just restarts back here. So,
all of his
what now?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, that was Stanley Parable. Confusing, weird, a lot of creepy things happening. But hey, if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments. What are you doing? Run breakout? I'll let you out in a second. Don't get your arms stuck. Nut. If you want to see more of this, please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what other game you want me to play. If you want me to play more of this, just say that. But that's all I got for you today. It's been nearly an hour. You do too much. It was really fun playing Stanley Parable, though. I'm really excited. That was the first episode of the entire series. It's going to be a really, really long series. So, I know you guys are going to enjoy it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.